Well, hey there everyone. Welcome to the YouTube video here on the channel. My name is Emily. Hello there drivers, switch hands and await the road back to Willesden Junction. We'll do that. We are here today in the Armstrong Powerhouse Class 378. This is an enhancement on the default DTG Class 378, which is one of my sort of secret crushes of trains. If that's probably a weird way to describe it. Basically, for those of you who, like me, grew up in the early 2000s, it's a Peugeot 206. It's cursed, but also quite cool. So what we're doing is we are going to be driving down from here at, when Kensal Green turnback sidings, and we are going to be in charge of the train all the way back, or all the way down, sorry, towards Clapham Junction. So what we're going to do is we're going to run through the manual, then we'll get our train ready and we'll depart. So liveries, there's only two liveries, because the things only have two liveries in real life, except for like the one special one. It's a shame they didn't include that when they did include it on the HST, but I'll live with it. The liveries are London Overground and London Overground Revised. Oh, hello, Freightliner 86. There's our friend of 378. We'll slot back over here and just sit on the wall. So yeah, they also have the with and without the 5-car sticker on the front. So the 5-car sticker goes on there. It appears on most of the DTG default ones. When they first came into service, they were only 3 cars long, which is crazy to see how much they've been enlarged. And there's our friend driving around. Oh, hello. Where's he off to? Richmond. So anyway, set our booty on the wall. So, London Overground Revive, which is like their Ventry one, which is like the black and orange, and it looks fancier than this. More modern, certainly. Standard key commands. Features, you've got the My Track. This is the same as it is on all the other Electrostars. Main, yeah, that's the same. So I'm just speed scrolling. You can check the traction motor status, which is quite fun, but you don't need that, especially in the sort of driving we're doing. I always find, if I play with the My Track, if I'm on a flyer, you won't get a flyer on the kind of work these things do. So we are gonna you've got all the destinations. So there's not too many of them. It only goes from A to T, and that includes things like Electrostar. Well, it's Electrostar Barking, Battersea Park, Camden Road, Clapham Junction, Crystal Palace, Dalston Junction, Gospel Oak, Harrow and Willesden, Highbury, Islington, Kensington Olympia, London Euston, New Cross, Richmond, Stratford, Watford Junction, West Croydon, Willesden Junction, and Special. GSMR, functional, which we love. You've got DOO and Go, so guard operation. I don't think these have ever worked with guards. There's a 313. That's what these things replace. So it just shows how different these two trains are. It's quite crazy, really. We'll actually hop in the cab because we'll be getting ready to go. Yeah, I've got the road. We are going to activate DOO. Yep, we are. Driver 11905. Nearly put my own payroll number in there. Just had to make sure I hadn't used it, otherwise I have to record the entire video. That'd have been sad. And we're going to Clapham, which is destination 1004. Well, actually, what I should do is put in as blank first, and then we'll select that when we put onto the platform. We are 5 Yankee 31. And we are against a start signal of signal 039. We'll quickly verify we're an AC system, which is correct, and we've got the driver's side headlight, and we're day running. Okay, a single amber, red ahead. Start speed is 15, as you can see. And then we'll move into the platforms and we'll talk a little bit more about the manual. Oh, there's 90 behind us. That's being held for us. Sucks to be him, I guess. He should probably have priority over us, but oh well, lol. He's only going over there and all. So, adhesion is simulated. Adhesion between the train's wheels and rails is a big part in allowing the train to accelerate or brake. Too little of it and the train will slip or slide. There are a myriad of factors that control it, the same as everything else. Traction physics. I'll read about that in a second. I'm going to gun it and just see how fast I can go before I have to slow down. Since I'm DOO, I'm going to like play with the train a bit. So that's our 20 limit. Step on it back to 20. It's a nice, comfortable way to drive. So we were pulling up to Willesden, which is where we will basically take the train out and passenger service from. What we'll do is I want to give it a beat once we're at the platform. Now I know with the quote-unquote real 37 or electro stars, so 375, 377, you should only break through in step 1 because the brakes are really effective. But I'm going to be using step 2 today. The reason for that is most 375, 377 operations are effectively commuter trains, whereas this is a glorified S-Bahn, right? So we are going to Clapham, we said, and I forgot what the number was. 1004. We'll send that. No. Actually, DOO, yes. There we go. We're going to Clapham because that's all set up now. And I can deregister my GSMR. Have it your way. It'll self-test itself now, which is fine because we've got a moment before we're due off. Yeah, we're not due off for a minute and a half. And we are, sorry, our head code is 2 Yankee 31. I'm too used to being on a class 1, what can I say, and 047 is our starting signal. There you go, and that's some trains down at Willesden Depot as well. So, what we'll do is we're going to quickly read through the rest of the manual before we pull away, because I actually need to focus on driving this thing. Great care has been taken to accurately estimate the acceleration characteristics of this unit, both under AC and DC power. On AC power, acceleration is quickest with maximum tractive effort provided up to around 35. On DC power, acceleration is not quite as quick due to power supply limitations. Maximum tractive effort is reduced by around 20% and is only provided up to around 23 miles per hour. This means it will take you longer to reach your desired speed in DC mode compared to AC. The gradients thing they did for the HST, that's now plugged into all the pack, which is great, including this one. Neutral sections. The 378 will react to neutral sections on West Coast Main over Shap. Yeah. If one of these is going up Shap, it's got it. We've gone badly wrong, boys. Dual voltage functionality is a thing. So you can also put dual neutral sections in yourself. It's good they have it. I can't knock it too heavily. I meme on them for it, but it's a good to have. Oops, we're due to be going places doing things. Get that door closed. So really, as well, the camera's on simulated, which makes DOO, our accurate DOO, a bit more difficult. 15 warning. Go, step 2 power. So it's the power switch over process. We're going up to 20 because we've that's our limit here. Actually, I should have seen if I could make it spin itself. Oh well. Actually, it's a 15. Apologies. So that's shush. Coupling procedure. You've got this is how to couple up to the unit in a realistic power. I think we're in a realistic manner. Really cool. So basically, what happens is you couple, do a pull away test, then press the button to electrically couple the units. It's quite cool. Then you've got the uncoupling procedure, arcing pan. So the pan will arc, but obviously we aren't going to get that. There's a cold start process. We aren't covering that today. Bits and bobs. This section is dedicated to aspects of the pack that don't belong to dedicated section are still of note. Scrolling destinations, where they are longer than the front display can show, fully revamped cab visuals, new shading, weathering, and reflections. I have to say, I do enjoy the cab. I'm a fan of the cab. Bear with me whilst I get my notes. Yeah, we're in a 20 still. Newly modelled aux off, aux on, AC system, DC system, and uncouple buttons. 4-step reverser with the off notch. Power brake control will not move in a power notch unless reverse is in forward or reverse. Reverser will not move if power controller Reverser will not move if power controller is in a power notch. The taillights, which is set to auto, taillights will automatically turn on when the reverser is moved to off, and vice versa. DPWS lights illuminate during the ADBS self-test. Train fault acknowledge buttons illuminates when alarm sounds when alarm sounds when keying on. Safety system eyesight light illuminates on the cab desk when the draft DVD is disabled. Front roof light only illuminates when the line light is on. Correct door open buttons illuminate when the doors are open on the relevant side. That's a 30 limit for us. That's the Great Western. That is North Pole Depot. It's 2009, so there's no 800s in there. And I believe Eurostar's freshly moved out as well. Well, actually, we are in a 30 here. So I'm going to go up to 30 and then... See, there you go. That's a bit of slip. So we do actually need to slow back down to 20 now to do our power changeover. So what I'm going to do is I can pan down whilst we're at a higher speed. And then now we're at 20. I can go... I'm going to put this into idle, actually. I'm going to press DC system select. Then the DC light illuminates. We're going to put our shoe down. And we're going to press and hold that, are we? No, we've got power. There you go. We can go up to 60 now. So you can see the train immediately is not as quick as it was under AC power. So you can see the pantograph's now gone down. And we're now running using the third rail shoes. But we're also bombing it up to 60, which is the line speed in this segment of the route. This is the West London line that we're now on. I've actually been up here a couple of times in real life, because it's quite a good little connection to have. Most recently I came up here was on a Southern 377. And it made me realise how much worse the new 377s are than the old ones. Oh god. One of the things you can see from the railway, I don't believe it's that tower block there, but you can see from the railway, is the Grenfell Tower. Yeah. That was quite jarring to see, I think. Because obviously I always sort of look out the window when I'm on routes I know and just try and see the landmarks I'm looking for. You know, things like Lillie Bridge Depot and all that kind of stuff that you see on this line. But seeing Grenfell Tower, I sort of thought that had been done. You know, we're one of the biggest economies in the world. I thought effectively the investigation was done, building was demolished, or whatever was done with it. Probably, well, it would be a demolished job, but you know. And we've moved on, but no, it's still there, and it's still wrapped in those protective wraps, which is just, I can't imagine living near that. Uh-oh. Yeah. So that, whilst I probably got a talking to for going into emergency, I say it saved it basically, because although I stopped a hair beyond the stop markers, like it stopped me, yeah, it stopped me going through the start signal. Right. So going back to the, so that's fine. Oh, the pantograph will drop or shoot will lift when emergency brake plunger is used. Intermittent slow fast wipes. Functioning brake hold, which applies to step 1 brake, only operation up to 6 miles an hour. The visible driver's head automatically moves to whichever cab you're in, which is really good. Right head out is located at the DMOS motor bogie, so you get some nice sounds. 1 second delay in the AWS, and headlights only for illumination after dark. Personally, not my favourite feature of these, but you know, oh. So on a bullet straight platform, so you can do that quite easily. And we'll take power now and go. So yeah, we didn't plunger. We just used the emergency. We'll put the handle into the emergency position, which is what caused us to stop there. So we don't have to reset the pans. Numbering is the pretty standard stuff for an Electra style. Scenarios that ship with it. We've got Stratford to Richmond, Willesden to Stratford, and Willesden to Clapham, which is the scenario that we're on today. Uses sort of 3 variations. I think it's a 5-car. Well, 5-car with in revised livery, and a 3-car, which just gives a nice different experience of driving the train. There you go, and that's another 313 heading northbound there. It does just feel comically short, this train now. I'm just stopping at the end because I'm in my head I've got a 5-car. Wink wink, nod nod. Yeah, I'm getting used to the stopping point on this with this still. The physics do feel very different, which is good, but it is just taking some getting used to. Yeah, I really enjoyed this train. Like I say, it's one of those. It's sort of Peugeot 206. It's the train you wanted to take out, but you also know it's awful. Activate DOO. Yes, thank you. So yeah, we'll quickly pull that up just so I've got it on my screen. But send. You can do stuff like traction status, and that shows you the different motors on the train. I wonder if I can make it spin, will we see something interesting happen? Warning. Well, obviously, if it's a 50 warning, no point also accelerating over 50. No, we can't cause it a spin. No, the last time I came up here, I'd been and seen a theatre show at a theatre called the Other Palace, which is the other place. I can't remember now. Yeah, it's a really cool little theatre that's in sort of it's literally, if you drew a line between Victoria Station and Buckingham Palace, it intersects the two. It's really cool where it is. And I've seen that, been there to see a show called Babies, and it was brilliant. And anyway, I had some time to kill because obviously I work on the railway. I'm not bound to a specific train home, so I decided, well, my options are either I walk across London, which is a nice little walk, don't get me wrong, but I also can't really be bothered. I get on the tube. I don't like the tube. It's far too crammed. It was the middle of summer. So I just get like that crap. Drivers have done that in real life. I'm going to try and actually stop properly at the next station. I apologise for the quality of my driving this evening. It's not that I'm distracted, it's just that I'm trying to do 12 things at once. And I'm not particularly familiar with the route anymore. So, as I was saying before I really distracted myself, so I decided to walk to Victoria Station, which is about a 5-minute walk. Got on a southern to Clapham Junction. And then from Clapham Junction, I changed there onto another southern service towards Watford. I got off that at Wembley. I got on a Class 710. So it was a 3774 to Clapham, a 3777 from there to Watford. So from there to Wembley, sorry. A 710 from there to Willesden. So I wanted to go back. My options were change it at Shepherd's Bush, and there was a 378 coming, but I thought, nah, I'd rather go on something a bit different. And I've wanted to see how the 377s actually did it, because I've never been on one of that bit of the line. Anyway, yeah. So my breaking point, that was West Brompton. Got you. I know where I'm breaking now. So anyway, so I saw Wembley. I've been on the relief lines up there now as well, which was a bit of red pen time for me. And yeah, and then I took 378 from there to Camden, and then walked back from Camden. I think it was High Street I went to, and I basically walked along the canal, which is a lovely walk. And now we go step 2 of the break, and we arrive at Imperial Wharf Station. We need to stop at the end here, so this is absolutely fine. If anything, why aren't we slowing down faster, train? Train! So what we'll be doing here is the walk of shame, locking this door out, because that one can just not be safely released. That breaking point works brilliantly last time. In fact, I thought it was a bit early. That's not on me, that's on the unit. I should have done a running brake test, to be fair. Right. We'll stop right at the next one. The quality of driving today is awful, but this train is incredible. I am a big fan. I pulled in 30 seconds early. Quite funny. But yeah, it was a lovely day out, that. And then because I'm a genius, on the way back, I visited so in King's Cross, my preferred station to get home on from. My pro tip for anyone traveling through King's Cross is what you do is first when you arrive at the station, you give yourself enough time to catch your train. If, like me, you've had one too many ham and cheese ciabattas, and even the mini margaritas aren't scratching the itch they used to, what I do is I head to Nando's, which is just across the road from King's Cross on York Road. And that's where I get my food. And then because Nando's will do you takeaway orders. And then I go to Tesco's and I get a lot of alcohol. Yep, that's how you have a good day out. And everyone on the train is staring at you because they are jealous. It doesn't smell like excessively. It smells like food. It smells no more than that person who's eating a McDonald's. But they are staring at you jealous because you had the foresight to get good food. But alas, when I was south of the River Tyne, I know I said Tyne, Tyne Thames? Oh God, I'm sounding like the Americans. No, there's London, might even be the Canadians. There's a city called London which has the Thames River running through it, but they call it the Thames because they're psychopaths. Down to 15, there we go. So this is the chord now to bring us up to the to Clapham Junction. Going straight ahead, you'd come out at Factory Junction and go sort of join the Chatham Main Line eventually, or go around go around towards Poparts. Is it Poparts? I can't remember what it is on this line. Basically, you go straight ahead. You can diverge either sort of over Battersea and into Victoria, or down towards Wandsworth Road and onto the Chatham Main, which is quite cool. So notch 2, I'll go up to 15. .15 is our line speed until we get off the junction. I need full power just to get us up there. Keeps kicking me out, and I'm not. I don't think that's me at this point. Single amber right ahead, which is so we're being signalled for platform 2. This signals us into the station itself. Please take power, train. Or give me power. If anything, because we're a 3 car, we've got no TOS coach. This should be an absolute rocket. Oh, 159. Hello. Apparently he's on his way to painting. Just for full disclosure, I am missing the 455s. Not sure how, not sure why, but I decided they weren't as big a deal because it's a 455. I will be doing a video actually on one soon. I'm currently working out my sort of scheduling out my uploads in advance because, believe it or not, so the video you guys got last week, I think, which was the 43, that was recorded in like June. But every time it's time for that video to be released, I have to reschedule it. There's one which is coming out next week, no, 2 weeks time, which is a Vectron on like Vectron freight train. I keep rescheduling that because I keep having and it was recorded in like September, and I keep talking in it about like how the weather's turning and stuff, and I'm like, this is why I can't date videos. Right, platform end. Go step 1 out. This is how we should arrive into a station. Being considerate of our punters. We don't have a stop marker here, but we want to stop in about this area. There we go. We'll release the doors on the right hand side because that is our plate station. We're going to do that. We're going to select notch 3 on the brake. Mic track starts deregistering. That does its thing. Headlights have got the tail lights. Gussamer is deregistering itself. We grab our stuff and we say, thank God that's over. No, in all seriousness, I really do like the 378s. They are just one of those cursed little trains that I always enjoy driving. I do think this one is a particularly really good representation of the train. Sounds right, feels right, it is right. Good work, driver. Big Ash is coming to relieve you for the journey back to Willesden. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye for now.